Today we're going to be reading Michelle Obama, First Lady, Going Higher. Written by Shanna Corey and illustrations by James Bernardin. This is one of the most famous people in the world. Her name is Michelle Obama. She is a lawyer, she is a mother, and she is the first African American First Lady of the United States of America. But she hasn't always been famous. In fact, she is a lot like these girls. Michelle LaVaughn Robinson was born on the south side of Chicago on January 17, 1964. Michelle's family didn't have a lot of money. They lived in a one-bedroom apartment. Michelle and her brother Craig shared a room. Michelle played with Barbies. She took dance lessons. She rode her bike and played softball with her friends. Her family ate dinners together and had game nights. Michelle hated to lose. Michelle's father had a disease called multiple sclerosis. He was often in pain. Even getting dressed could be difficult. But he didn't complain. He still went to work every day. Michelle's parents taught her and Craig to aim high and believe in themselves. They taught them to get the best education they could, then to reach back and help others. Michelle was a hard worker. She skipped second grade and took extra classes. She got into a special high school across town. She had to travel more than an hour to get there. Michelle's brother got into Princeton University, one of the best colleges in America. Michelle wanted to go to Princeton too. But some of her high school counselors said she needed higher test scores. Her family didn't have money for a tutor, so Michelle worked even harder. She took advanced classes and made the Honor Society. She sang in a choir and ran track. She stayed up late working on college essays, and she applied for financial aid. Michelle's hard work paid off. She got into Princeton. When Michelle arrived, there weren't many black students at Princeton. One of her white roommates changed rooms because she didn't want a black roommate. But Michelle's parents had taught her not to let what other people thought stop her. She made good friends and graduated with honors. Michelle went to Harvard Law School and then got a job at a law firm in Chicago. After her first year, she met a young man at the firm. His name was Barack Obama. Barack was smart and funny, and he cared about making a difference in the world. Michelle and Barack fell in love. In 1991, Michelle's father died. Michelle was heartbroken. She thought about how her father believed in reaching back to help others. She decided to leave her job and do just that. Michelle and Barack were married. Michelle got a job helping young people become leaders. Later, she worked at the University of Chicago helping students volunteer in the community. And she and Barack had two little girls, Malia and Sasha. Barack was also working to help people. He became a senator. He wanted to run for president of the United States, but only if Michelle agreed. Michelle knew it would be hard, but she believed Barack could make a difference. She agreed. America had never had a black president before. Michelle traveled all over, telling people why she thought Barack would be a good president. "I'm asking you to stop settling for the world as it is," she told people, "and to help us make the world as it should be." Barack won the election. More people voted for him than for any other candidate in American history. On January 20th, 2009, Barack became the first African American president of the United States. Michelle became the first lady. Because she was the first African American first lady, there was a lot of pressure on Michelle. Many people did or said hurtful things because she was black. "Remember," she said, "it's not what people say about you, it's what you do." The White House was a big change from Chicago, and being the first lady was a big job. But Michelle said her most important job was being Sasha and Malia's mom. She went to their school events and tried to make sure the family ate dinner together. And she still had the girls make their own beds. Michelle wanted to help America's kids be healthy. She planted a White House vegetable garden and worked to get schools to offer healthier foods. She started a program called Let's Move to get kids to be more active. She hula hooped with them on the White House lawn. She danced and had push-up contests and potato sack races. She even dunked a basketball into a hoop held by LeBron James. In 2012, Barack ran for president again. Michelle gave a big speech. She talked about the things she and Barack believed in. She talked about working hard and helping others and doing the impossible. The audience loved the speech, and 2 months later, Barack was reelected. For the next 4 years, Michelle traveled all over America. She started a program called Reach Higher, which encouraged kids to go to college. She made it her mission to help girls around the world go to school. In her last speech as First Lady, Michelle spoke directly to young people. "This country belongs to you, to all of you," she said. "Do not ever let anyone make you feel like you don't matter, because you do, and you have a right to be exactly who you are." In 2017, Barack's term as president ended, but Michelle wasn't done helping young people. On the south side of Chicago, not far from where she grew up, the Obamas are building the Obama Presidential Center, where they will work to inspire young leaders. And someday soon, one of those leaders just might be you. Thanks for reading Michelle Obama, First Lady, Going Higher with me today. I'll see you next time.